Today we are going to see what is the data science, and then we will see career in the data science, future of the data science, and a data scientist salary, roles and responsibilities. And meanwhile we will see what is the artificial intelligence, what is the deep learning, what is the machine learning, how these fields are interconnected, and we will see different project ideas and different top trending technologies. Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sharda from GoEduHub Technologies, and I would like to welcome you all for this session. And in this session, I'll give the idea about the latest technologies and data science and career in data science, all these things. Today's session is only a theoretical session. I'm not going to implement anything. I'm just going to tell you some things that should you know about your career. Okay, which courses you should opt, and when you are preparing for interviews, and then what you have to keep in mind. Okay, so guys, can you please confirm me, am I audible, clear and loud, so that we can start session. So in the last 19 session we have studied the basic introduction of machine learning and Python. So we have covered lots of things in the Python. Okay, you know that we have studied how to started from the very basic, what is the Python, and then we'll go ahead towards the implementation of the Python, different libraries in the Python. All these things we have completed in this training. Okay, so now I just want, like, you have a basic idea about the Python and ML. I'm not saying you are a master now the Python and ML. No, this is the starting point. Okay, this is the starting point. You are knowing little bit about the Python and machine learning. You can go ahead, you can learn lots of things. Okay, so this was the course, and in course we have done these topics of the Python, and then we have done all these topics of the machine learning. Maybe little bit some things are more than these topics. We have included some more topics also. So now I just want to tell you some differences between the AI, ML, and then between the data science, and how you can choose. Lots of queries coming to our mind, like how data science is good, how AI is good, how ML is good, why we can opt for, what are the latest trends in the market. All these things you should know, and you should know every trending technology, little bit about the every trending technology. Like nowadays the one of the trending technology is 5G technology. You know 5G technology? Let me tell you, let me first tell you some important technologies. Like nowadays you should know little bit about all these things, because you are a computer science student, you are a engineering student, either from computer science or some other technology. So you are a technocrat, you should know little bit about these things. What is the 5G technology? Can somebody elaborate in the comment section? Otherwise I can tell you, it is the next generation of cellular networks and services. We are using nowadays networks. Nowadays we are using 4G. Okay, and it is expected in the 5G, it is expected to provide at least 20 Gbps downlink. It's too much, yeah, and 10 Gbps uplink. So you can see it is around 40 times faster than nowadays we are using 4G LTE. Okay, and this will open the doors for the new services, network operations, customer experience for telecom operators. Okay, and nowadays market is led by the Switzerland, and you can say South Korea and the US. And companies who are investing in the 5G, the companies who are investing in the 5G, you can see the Samsung, you can read about the certain articles, Huawei, okay, Nokia, Deloitte, all these companies are investing in this, and even Qualcomm. Okay, so this is the trending technology nowadays. And next thing is Internet of Behaviors. Like, you have heard about the Internet of Things, something like that, Internet of Behaviors. In the Internet of Behaviors, industrial sites are using computer vision to determine if employees were complying with the different protocols. Like in the situation of COVID-19, the companies are trying to find out if their employees are following the protocol of mask protocol or some other behavior protocols. Okay, so basically, second technology I can say IOB, Internet of Behavior. Okay, so basically it combines and process the data from different sources like citizen data, commercial customer data, government agencies, social media data, public domain, all these things they are processing. Okay, and obviously AI. AI, this is the training technology. Artificial intelligence is nowadays on the top. Okay, one of the trending technology. And when the thought comes to about the artificial intelligence, it means implementation will facilitate certain performance, scalability, reliability while delivering the complete return in invest. AI projects basically face certain issues which makes the challenge for the most organization. Like it offers, it basically aims to create the algorithm and that will implement the deep learning models without losing the data, without losing the performance. So in the AI, if I talk about the AI, nowadays the deep learning is on the top. Okay, so if you are talking about the AI, it means this is a broader area is AI, and the sub part of AI is ML, and then sub part of this ML is deep learning. And in the deep learning, we are making lots of algorithms. And different companies who are working over the AI, that Google, one of the major companies I'm writing here, Google, Apple, Amazon, and IBM, all these companies are investing in this. Even small companies also nowadays try to apply the different AI models. Okay? So basically, in this lecture, we are going to see certain things and some more technologies. Like I can say, have you heard about the DevOps? So something DevOps is nowadays not on trending. DevOps DevSec, Ops. Basically, DevOps with the security. Nowadays, the security is also a important concern. It is basically development and then security and then operations. Basically, the main objective is implementing the security. Security at the same scale and speed as development and operations. Okay, so three things are included. Development, basically in the DevOps, development and operation, coordination of development and operation. But DevSec means also security is also included. And one of the important technology is robotic process automation. or virtual reality, augmented reality, all these things are. You should know some basics about this. What is the robotic process automation? Robotic process automation is basically a idea in that anything that can be automated should be automated. Okay, things that should be most of the process, like every possible thing should be automated. We should make the robots as intelligent as a human being. Basically, we are making the bots to make the benefit of artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning. They can learn and improve over the time. This is the robotic process automation. Okay, Pratik is a student of bioinformatics. Can you also guide for the biological and genome data? Actually, this is a sector, and you can, like, data analysis is a wider area. For data analysis, you can analyze data from any sector. It can be a genome, it can be any other sector. It can be finance, it can be like marketing data. So you can analyze data analysis, you can go for the data analysis, you can go for the data science. It doesn't matter you are from a bioinformatics or you are from some, like if you are from bioinformatics, you have your domain knowledge and you can use your domain knowledge with the data science and AI. Okay, so now come to the data science. Okay, these are the certain top, on the top you can see these are the top technologies which our companies are using generally nowadays on the trend. If you search about the top 10 technologies, then these technology will get the place. Okay, now come to the AI and data science. We will see what is the AI, what is the data science, and how they are different, how we can learn these things. Okay, so first question comes to mind is what is the data science, what is the AI, how they are interconnected. Whenever we hear the word like data science, artificial intelligence and machine learning, we find those words very fascinating. First thought that comes into our mind after hearing these words are robots, automatic machines, different Google Assist, like you are using Google Assist, Siri, self-driving cars. We have heard about the self-driving cars. Okay, then we think yes, these are the good applications. It is the incredible that human can make a driverless car, you know. So you might be thinking that recently Indian government also launches a driverless metro train that must be based on the artificial intelligence technology, right? But it's not only the AI, it's including lots of things. Okay, basically what we are trying to tell you, a machine to behave like a human being in the AI or in the complete domain. Like what we are trying to make, like if I talk about the driverless car, so and driverless metro, that are the thing where we are making a machine just like a human being, machine to behave like human being. So now the thing comes to mind, how can a machine can behave like a human being? Now answer for how. Answer for this question is data. First thing is data. That is the very raw answer. Like in the way human being is learning, machine is also connected with us. We can observe the things around us, like how we are learning. When we are a small kid, we don't know anything. How we are learning the things? We are learning the things using 5 things. Like we can sight, we can smell, we can hear, we can touch the things, and we can test the things. Or after doing these 5 activity, we observe the data and we store that, we process that observed data into our brain, and then we will use what is, we store that data in brain, and later on we are storing that is going into our memory, and later on after certain time also we can use that observation, right? So same thing we just want with the machine. Yes, Suraj, I am coming to the point. Just wait. What is the difference between data science, data scientist, and data analytics? Okay, just I'll tell you each and everything. Just wait. Okay. So basically, I'm telling you first thing. I'm trying to define you what is the data science. Okay. So here I'm connecting the data science with the human being, with our life. Okay. So how we can understand the things, how we can remember the things. Basically we are doing these activity. Okay. I can say these 5 activity. Overall these 5 activity we will do, and after doing these 5 activity we store certain data in our brain and we use it whenever we need it. Right? Same thing we just want to do with the machine. How can machine do this thing? Okay. So basically we will feed some data to the machine. Okay. And try to make a machine just like a human being. Okay. Now first question is, what is the data? What type of data? Like I started from the question is data science. Then I told you one definition like machine to behave like a human being. Then how can it behave? For this we need the data, and how these things are related to our life, and then what is the data? So data is like, for us the data is different thing. For the machine, data is in numerical form. You can say numbers. And for us, data is some objects around us. So data is every time when we open a mobile, when we are clicking some snaps from our camera, we are creating some data. Data is everywhere. Every computer to calculator to given you information as input and output, everything is based on the data. But now just think, if we have not used this data, then what is it for us? Like I'm generating the data, I'm clicking some snaps, okay, and if I'm not using those snaps later in the future, then what is the significance of that images are basically garbage for me. Okay, so the thing which we are using, and the data is basically raw material, whatever you are having, that is the data. Okay, and we need to use that data. So in the data, if I'll include the science, like here 2 terms, one is the data and another one is the science. So data is, you can say, the raw material, everything, whatever we are having. Now I just want to use this data. So what I need science. Science is basically, you can say, a literal meaning, you can say knowledge. Okay, so basically in simple words, data science refers to knowledge of data. So you can say data science is knowledge of data. Okay, for example, when we use Google Map, like you are just want to go some place, you are searching the over the Google Map. We basically create data by providing our location, destination, time taken to by us to cover the distance using the various transportation. Okay, and also we are creating some pictures of the location. But what happens if Google Map don't use these information to improve itself, then these information is just a garbage. how Google Map behaves. Like one time you are going from Jaipur to Kolkata, okay, or in the local, if I'll talk about the local in a particular city, in Jaipur I just want to go from one place to another place. I'm going by Google Map will show me three ways. I can go by the three routes. Okay, from A source to B destination, there is the three ways. And now I'm a human being. I have searched another way, that is the fourth way, and Google Map don't have knowledge about this fourth way. I have used this fourth way. Google Map will improve itself. It will see my location, it will see my route, and next time whenever I'll search a path from A to B, it will show you four paths. So basically Google Map is using the data. If Google Map is not using my path, it's not including in its database, it means it is a garbage. That data generated by persons is garbage. So somebody, data generated by us is used by the different organization or by the companies to make a perfect business strategy, to target its audience, to make a profit. Then that is the useful data. So basically in the data science, what we are doing, we are making the knowledge of data, we are using the data. It is a process of using data by extracting, cleaning and manipulating data to make a decision or to predict an outcome using the cleaned data. So I can define data science like this. Let me write one more definition. First thing is data science is knowledge of data. Okay, and second thing is I can define the another way. Data science is a process of using data by extracting and you can say cleaning and manipulating data. Data to make the decision. Decision or to predict some outcome. Now clear what is the data science? Okay. Now we will come to the another term that you may be heard, data analysis. And even Suraj asked a question, what is the data science, data analytics difference? Okay, so now I'm coming towards the next definition, that is the data analytics. Okay, what is the data analytics? How can we define the data analytics? Okay. Basically, data analytics is also a process of collecting, inspecting and cleaning data and performing some statistical and mathematics to discover data that can be used to make decision and solving a problem. Basically, in the data analysis and data science, there is a difference. In the data science, what we are doing, we are predicting some outcomes. We are analyzing, we are including some AI part also. But in the data analysis, we are only inspecting, collecting and cleaning the data with the help of some statistic and mathematical formulas. Okay, analysis is only process of collecting, inspecting and cleaning data. And how we are doing these things? By performing some statistical and mathematical operations. Okay? So you can say data analysis is also part of data science. Okay? Yes, EDA is a approach for data analysis. EDA means, I think you are talking about the EDA is exploratory data analysis. That is the statistic. That is the way to explore the data, to analyze the data. That is the technique. It is one of the approach. Okay, Suraj? EDA is one of the approach for the data analysis. Okay, now come to the next terms. Like we have defined two terms, one is the data science, one is the data analytics. Now come to the next term, that is the ML, that you should know, machine learning. Okay, in the simple words, I can say machine learning is a subfield of AI. And this I can define like this. This is my AI, and this is my ML, and this is my deep learning DL. So I can say machine learning is a subfield of AI. And in which we will study some algorithms to make prediction based on training data, and that improves automatically through the experience. Okay, now come to the deep learning. What is the deep learning? Deep learning it is also sub part of machine learning. You can see inside the machine learning, which basically uses artificial neural network. Now the question is, what is the artificial neural network? It is just like our neural network. There is some architecture for the neural network. We are in human being, we are having a mind, and inside our brain we are having lots of neurons, and the neurons are communicating to each other to taking some like when we are taking some decision, neurons are communicating to each other and they are passing the information to the other part of our body. Okay, like you will study, there is a one disease, diffuse axonal injury. Okay, one of my colleague got this injury, and that time I have studied about what is this injury. Actually in this, our neurons are dispersed, and when our neurons get dispersed, then we cannot communicate, we will go into the coma. So basically this is related to how our neurons, you can imagine how can our neurons are communicating to each other. If you little bit you will Google about this DAI, there is the different type of diffuse axonal injury, type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 3 is a typical part in which a human being can become in coma for lifetime. It is called a vegetative state. So basically, I just want to tell you how important are neurons. Okay, so similarly, with the help of the neurons, we are taking every decision. Similarly, we are following like how our neural system is working. We are making artificial neural network just like a human being neural network. And with the help of this strategy, we are implementing certain algorithm that is called in the deep learning, that is filled as in deep learning. Why it is different from the ML? Because in the ML there are some standard algorithms, but in the deep learning, like in the ML, when we have the less data, that time we will go with the ML. But when our data is increasing, like we are working with the images, okay, and image have lots of data, lots of features, so that we cannot process manually. In the machine learning we are processing manually, features we are processing manually, but in the deep learning we are using some automated algorithm, and with the help of those algorithm we will simply process huge amount of features. Okay, Sujita is asking, ma'am, why we not get the link of the class today? You didn't get the link. I don't know about it. But if you have subscribed our channel, then it will notify you. Otherwise, just press the bell icon today. So in the future also, you will get the notification whenever we are going to have some live class. Suraj is asking a question, ma'am. I think we not have deep learning and its algorithm in the website or in our syllabus. There are lots of things over the website, but we are not having in this course curriculum. Like I can show you over the website, you can go through it. Here you can see, you can open the www.goeduhub.com, and then over the top menu you can see AI, ML, NLP, OpenCV. You can go there. If you click over the AI, you can see here lots of topics are included in the AI. That is the basically part of the deep learning. And some more topics, articles also there. And if you go to the NLP is also part of AI. So these are the certain algorithms in the NLP. Okay, so these things you can study. Okay, and for the videos and all these things we have OpenCV. So there are the index available, you can go there, you can read the article. These are the very good articles, and even in depth articles. Yeah, for this course we are not included these things, but you can go for the like summer trainings, you can go for the trainings which we are going to held in the future. Like in this summer we will be in the last summer also we have done one training in included AI, ML, NLP and OpenCV and Python, all these things included in one course. So in April, May, June we will launch a course, and in that course we will include all these technologies and some projects also. Okay, this course is basically, you can say, base course, that is building the base for you. Okay, so what I was telling you, I diverted from my topic. I don't remember. Okay, yeah. I was telling you about the deep learning. So I think you got the concept of the deep learning, basic introduction of the deep learning. Okay? And AI, you already know, AI is simple technique in which we enable a machine to behave like human being. Okay? We want to make a machine just to work just like a human being. So now you can see data science. Data science is a broader area. Like I can make here, I'll pick the another color. Okay, and I can see here this red one. This red box is data science box. Inside this we are included AI, ML, deep learning and data analytics, all these things, some statistics. Okay, or we can say all these fields are the part of data science, or these fields are interconnected. Okay, Now we will see the future of the data science. Okay, and come to the article. In the description of this video, I have linked one article. You can see that article, and that is basically, if you go to the website, in the hot menu, you always check out the new articles. When we are publishing, the new articles will be shown in the hot menu, and you can search for some articles here. And there are the lots of like you can see here the study resources in the right side, like all the indexes, AI, ML, data science, certain projects also, and some projects completed by our summer interns. You can check out those projects also. Okay, these projects are completed by our students, so you can see all these things. Okay, so I was telling you the article. Okay, so come back to this, and what is the data science and career in data science, and then future of the data science. This article included each and everything. Okay, so till this we have covered. Now we will see the future of the data science. Okay, like future of the data science, you can, there are the certain links are provided. Okay, basically future of the data science is all depends on the data. And nowadays the WhatsApp is also announced its new privacy policy. You know that everybody is talking about over the internet. Why they are doing this? They actually want the data. And you can think about, nowadays nobody is wanting the data. Actually we want the analytics. Like data everybody is having, but what we want the latest trends. We want personalized analytics. So what WhatsApp is going to do, it is trying to do, it will analyze a person's activity, and on the based on, and it's not analyzing our activity, your and me, it will analyze activity of the famous personalities who are doing some good business. So how the people are working, what type of trends they will show them. Okay, so actually everybody nowadays wanting the analytics. Okay, so basically I can say the future of data science is all about the data. Large amount of data is available, and still the processing, still the analytics. So companies are using this data to make the better decision, to make the business strategies, and therefore they are hiring the skilled data scientists all around the world to make the decision on clean data and to clean the raw data. Okay, so a person who employed to analyze and interpret complex digital data, such as usage of statistics of website, especially in order to assist the business in its decision making. Okay, the companies want the person who are basically will process some, they can provide some analytics. Okay, and now come to the data scientist. Who is the data scientist? Somebody was asking a question, who is the data scientist? Obviously, who can provide the data analytics, who can analyze the data, who can walk over the data, that would be the data scientist. And who can be a DBA? Database manager. Who can walk over the databases, that is called the DBA. So salary for a data scientist, if you study over the Google, you can search over, this is not my figure, you can search some standard magazines. So you can see the mean base salary for a data scientist in US varies from $95,000 to $165,000. Okay, and I'm not telling a fresher will get this salary. It depends on the work experience, skill, and reason where you are working. If I talk about the India, okay, salary of a data scientist in India, then starting for the less than 1 year experience is vary around the 7 lakh. At least minimum you will get the 7 to 10 lakh, around something 7 to 10 lakh, 4 lakh to 5 lakh in normal companies are offering. And if you are going for the good companies, then they will obviously give you the about the 10 lakhs. Now the question comes to mind is, what the skill we need for this? What the skill we need for the data scientist? To become a data scientist, you don't require any degree, but you have higher chance if you have degree in the data related field, in computer science, in statistics, in mathematics, any field related to them. So if you are from some other field, okay, then you can go for some certifications. You can go for some data science related certifications. Okay, and main process of data science is business objectives. For example, finding target audience, what the actual work for a data scientist. They just want, a company just want to find the targeted audience. We want to collect the APIs, web servers. We want to work over the databases, data preparation, cleaning and transformation of the data, exploration data analytics, refining data with the help of some programming language like Python, R, all these. And then you can say data modeling, predictive models based on the data, that is the part of ML, and visualization to represent all the statistical and mathematical work in the form of graphs, charts to understand better. You can go for Tableau, you can go for the Power BI, all these tools also you can learn. And then monitoring and deploying, testing the models and monitoring their performance in real time, basically managing a project. These are the basic tasks of a data scientist. Okay, so what are the roles assigned to a data scientist? Some people is called data analyst. Okay, we already discussed the data science in the process of making the data useful, which has various steps. So a data scientist can be a machine learning engineer, it can be a data analyst, it can be a data scientist. They can be a different terms. Okay, so this is all about the things, basic overview about the data science. Okay, and guys, be connected with our website, and also be connected the YouTube channel. In the future also we are planning to have some live webinars, some live sessions. In that we are going to cover the lots of things. Okay, and over our website we are continuously developing the latest most updated content over to our website. And you guys also, if somebody wants to write the good content, you can contact us. You can mail your resume to this mail ID. I can write my mail ID. If you are good in writing skills, we will see your resume and we will provide some, we will give you some chance to write 1 2 3 article, then we will review that. Okay, and you can also work with us. Basically our motto is provide the good content to the students, so that over the internet there are lots of content is available, but it's not all content is correct. We have to find out the good content. Sometimes we will read the wrong things. Okay, so if you are interested in some writing skills, some technical writing skills, then you can consult us. You can mail your resume. And further also, if you have any question, something related to this field, then you can also mail us. Okay, and you have to complete all your attendance formalities, all the 20 session we have done. You have to complete your attendance over the Facebook, LinkedIn, and below the YouTube channel. And after the 15 days, after the verification, you will get your certificate. We will email you your e-certificate. Okay, so this machine learning with Python is covered by me almost each and everything that we have promised to you. Okay, we have completed this in the less time. Actually, we covered almost every topic, so that's why I'm closing this course by today only. Okay, and after this class you can revise the sessions, like video recordings are available to the YouTube. You can revise each and every. Okay, and just try to make some good projects. You can see here some ML projects also available. Like some using some ML libraries, you can create the chatbot. Okay, and you can read some other algorithms like random forest algorithm. There are lots of things available to our website. Okay, and even yesterday also I told you, you can go to your university, or there is a menu over the website. Go to your university, click over here, you can pick your university, and we are having all the labs and their solutions. Like I'm telling you, for one university, RTU is Rajasthan Technical University, and in this university we are having different labs. Okay, so you can go to any lab and you can see there is a solution for every lab is available here. So you can, like for the machine learning, you can read all the labs for the machine learning for all the universities, and it will clear your concepts. Okay guys, so if you have any question till now, you can ask me. Okay, I hope you are getting each and everything, and there is no question. That's the good thing. Okay, so this is enough for today and enough for this course. So be connected to our YouTube channel. We will meet future for in the next upcoming courses, and also connected with the Telegram channel. So whatever the update, whatever the things we are going to announce, we will put over the Telegram channel as well as over the YouTube channel. Okay guys, thank you so much. Okay, bye bye, good night. No question? No, all the topics are completed, Suraj. You can see the index. So this is your last class for this course. Okay?